What is going on, guys? Welcome to GregglesTV Daily, your source for daily tech news. I bring it to you every day so you know what's going on in the world of tech. So make sure you're subscribed. Guys, let's get into it. The first story is about Samsung, of course. And Samsung, as you know, has called their layer of software on top of Android for many years Touchwiz. And they then rebranded it to call it like Nature UI or something like that. But they still kept the name Touchwiz inside the software. Well, they've officially changed the name from Touchwiz to the Samsung Experience. So once you guys get Nougat, this is in the beta right now for Nougat on Samsung devices, it's called Samsung Experience and it's version number 8. You can see it if you go into the software info section of the settings on your Samsung phone that's running Android Nougat 7.0, you'll see Samsung Experience and the version number, it'll say 8, or by the time you see, maybe 10 years from now you see this, it'll probably say version number 18, but regardless, that is where you see Samsung Experience version. I personally think it's a good idea. I think Samsung branding their software, if they're going to put a layer of Android over it with their name, Samsung Experience, I like that more than Touchwiz. And as you know, in the past, a lot of people have some bad memories with Touchwiz. I've heard some funny nicknames. One of the funniest I've heard is called Lagwiz, and because it does lag. So hopefully the Samsung Experience brings all kinds of good memories to all kinds of new folks and old folks alike, and it creates a good lasting impression for Samsung users. We'll see where it goes though. Earlier today, Fitbit, which is an activity tracker company, they kind of wear like kind of smartwatches and things like that, but they are for when you work out. They announced that they purchased Pebble, which was one of the first, if not the first, really commercially successful smartwatch companies, and they bought them for $40 million. Fitbit announced that they're not acquiring any of Pebble's assets or its hardware division, only its software and firmware teams and some intellectual property. And also all of Pebble's products have been canceled, and that includes the Pebble Time 2, and anybody that pre-ordered it through Kickstarter will get their money back refunded completely. So no more Pebble hardware anymore. Obviously, sometimes when these companies go out of business, third-party developers and people in the community that like to create software will keep it alive. But in terms of gaining new customers or keeping this brand alive commercially is completely over. It's owned by Fitbit, and they're basically, like I said, killing the hardware and just taking the software to improve their version of the software that they have in their devices. And also, it kills one of their competitors in the market, moving them most likely to the number 3 spot. You've got, or 4 spot, I should say. You've got Apple, you've got Android, you've got Samsung, and now you've kind of got Fitbit all by itself in number 4, if I had to guess. And lastly, T-Mobile today announced Digits. It's their newest uncarrier announcement, and what it is, it allows you to have all your phone numbers, or one phone number, whatever it may be, on all your devices. Have it be a smartwatch, a computer, a phone, a tablet, and it's in beta right now, so it's probably, I know you have to be a T-Mobile customer because I tried to join up and I'm not a T-Mobile customer, so I couldn't join up, but what it is right now you can download the app if you want to on iOS or Android, and what it does is, like I said, you're going to be able to have, at least on the Android app, it says you can have 5 numbers attached to whatever device that you have it downloaded on. Right now, it's probably just going to be phones and tablets, and then smartwatches sometime when it launches for everyone in 2017. So what it's going to allow you to do is get all your phone calls, your text messages on those devices, and you can have multiple phone numbers or temporary phone numbers, and you can communicate on all of them. And when you make phone calls, it works through T-Mobile's LTE voice. And it also, the other cool thing is it works with all the carriers, at least in the United States. It works with T-Mobile, obviously, AT&T, Verizon, and even Sprint. It's definitely a cool idea. I'll be very curious to try it once it fully launches and is out of beta and everyone can use it that's even a non-T-Mobile customer. It's kind of similar to iMessage in a way, and also to Google Voice. We'll see what happens when it comes out. I hope it's really cool. My product of the day is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition. It's the version that has everything on it, has the newest Call of Duty and then the rehashed game that comes with it for $50 for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So if you love Call of Duty and you've been waiting for this deal, now is the time to jump on it. I will link it in the description down below. My question of the day is, who's your mobile phone carrier? T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, AT&T, and why did you choose them? Mine, AT&T, and I joined them because they have a bigger network, or they should anyway, and at least they have in the past, than T-Mobile, and I can change my phone whenever I want to any unlocked phone, and that's why. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you down the road. Peace.